Natural ripening in mature mangoes on plants. Ethylene, a natural plant hormone, is released as soon as the fruits reach maturity. This triggers the ripening process by inducing the synthesis of various kinds of enzymes involved in the ripening process. Ripening process is a combination of physiological biochemical reactions leading to changes in the cosmetic as well as the organoleptic qualities of the fruit. First one being the color. The green color of the fruit changes to golden or yellow color as the green chlorophyll breaks down and saffron or yellow carotenoids are developed. The fruit tastes sweet as a result of conversion of starches into sugars and the reduction or the breakdown of acids. The fruit becomes more juicy. This is because in the mature fruit, the sufficient time is available to absorb the enough moisture, which gives the optimal juiciness to the fruit compared to the immature fruits. Texture and softness. When you press slightly with your finger, the skin and the pulp yield slightly. This is because the pectin which is present between the cell walls breaks down. As a result, the cells start sliding over each other. Flavor and aroma. The ripened fruits starts giving very good aroma as a result of breaking the large organic molecules into small volatile organic molecules. Overall, the fruit appears very attractive, sweet in taste with full of juice and starts emanating sweet aroma. If you see the market structure of mango fruit, usually the farmers do not allow the fruits to ripen on the plant as there may be problem while transportation and storage and handling. Therefore, mangoes are harvested after they reach maturity but before the ripening, and such mangoes are shipped to the consumer markets in cardboard cartons or boxes or wooden plastic crates. After reaching the consumer markets, the fruits are ripened artificially in two ways. One is ripening naturally or artificially with ethylene. Ethylene is a natural plant hormone. As we already learned, ethylene triggers the ripening process by the induction of synthesis of various enzymes involved in the fruit ripening process. Mangoes that are ripened either naturally on trees or artificially using the ethylene show uniformity in all aspects of the ripening process. So, the artificial ripening of mango using ethylene, which is an approved practice. In this procedure or in this practice, matured mangoes are artificially ripened using the ethylene gas in a specialized ripening chambers by pumping or releasing the ethylene gas. As a result, the fruits ripen uniformly with color development, texture development, sweetness, juiciness and aroma development. In most of the fruit markets these days, the fruit traders are resorting to artificial ripening using an approved chemical called calcium carbide. And this chemical has properties similar to ethylene but not as similar as ethylene in its action. It is a weaker compound or weak in action that results using more compound of calcium carbide compared to the ethylene for the same result. The pure calcium carbide is colorless, whereas the technical grade or the industrial grade normally used in artificial ripening of fruits is black to grayish white in color. If you see the procedure of artificial ripening of fruits using calcium carbide, these calcium carbide crystals are wrapped in newspaper or sealed in pouch or sachet. These pouches or sachets or newspaper with calcium carbide are placed in between the layers of the fruits to be ripened. Either one packet or two packets or three packets between the fruit layers in this manner. As the calcium carbide upon contact or upon reaction with the moisture coming from the fruits starts releasing acetylene gas or carbide gas, which triggers the ripening process similar to the ethylene. As a result, the fruits started to ripen and turns complete yellow in case of 4 to 5 days time period with higher amounts of calcium carbide, or yellow color interspersed with green patches if the ripening process only held for 1 to 2 days with lower amounts of calcium carbide. In either case, the ripening process in the case of calcium carbide is mostly confined to the peel or the skin portion of the fruit, as most of the pulp or the core portion remains raw or unripened, as the fruit tastes little sour or tasteless.